The Incredible Hulk 2008.
It's Jane.
And it's JV.
And welcome back to CJ and Go TV, The Incredible Hulk.
Yes, we're checking out The
2008.
Incredible Hulk 2008. So this came out the same year as Iron Man came out. I'm not sure if it's actually... Okay, this is before the Disney acquisition. So this is the second movie in the whole Marvel MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
But they did switch out the Hulks later. But anyway, we'll get into that. Jane, you have not seen this,
No, I
right?
have never seen this.
Jane hasn't seen this. I am a huge Hulk fan, okay?
Yeah, you're enormous Hulk fan. So
Yes,
like,
I love the Hulk. I love the comic books. I love the Planet Hulk series, the World War Hulk, one of my favorite comic book series. I'm waiting for them to make that into a animated movie, just like Planet Hulk.
And JV, when he was younger, he used to have a short fuse, and he would consider himself the Hulk because he would be fine, and then you push him over the edge, and then he was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't consider myself the Hulk, but I had an anger issue when I was younger. I used to get into a lot of fights at bars and out and about, but all that's over now. I learned to control it. So
Because you found Betty.
I found Betty, exactly. And I found something that I'm passionate about and I put my energy into, which is YouTube. And all the stuff I do and my family and stuff. Yeah, all that goes without saying.
It's nice when you say it,
Okay. Another thing that I'm thinking about doing starting now is we're going to review and rate these movies out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay? So at the end, we'll give our rating, what we think for like sound and story, character, all that stuff. We'll just give it a 1 out of 10.
Should we go back and give it out of the Iron Man and the Captain America?
No. Maybe after, but we'll start now.
Because we already watched those.
You already watched them. Well, we'll start now.
Guys,
reviewing stuff
I
from this point on.
really liked Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man
and I
was
liked
amazing.
Captain America, but Iron Man is fresh because we just watched it yesterday.
Yeah.
So into this.
Yeah, so...
I hope this movie's good.
Yeah.
Is it that guy that, you know, when he does interviews, he does spoilers and gets in trouble?
No, you'll see. You'll see when we start watching, okay? So we're doing a whole Marvel series. Mark Ruffalo. We're doing a whole Marvel movie reaction series, guys. So if you're new here, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit comment, all that stuff. That helps out. And check out our Patreon page. That's where you can get the unedited reaction and early access to the next Marvel movie reaction. And all the patrons who are new, we've gotten a bunch the past couple days since we started this. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
Thanks for joining us.
Let's go.
So this guy's not Mark Ruffalo?
No, not Mark Ruffalo. You will see it all in time.
I just want to know who it is. Justin, I can't wait. You just told me. No, why do you do this to me?
You can't. We're watching a movie.
Just tell me who it is.
No. You'll see in a few seconds.
You wouldn't like me.
Oh, no. Right at the cusp.
Ed Norton? Is he the Hulk?
So they're showing the what happened to him before. Just skipping right past all this.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wow. Oh, shoot.
Live.
Laboratory.
Green monster sighting. Stark Industries.
Stark Industries. Nick Fury? Holy, I didn't even notice this before. Oh, you're learning
Didn't he already
techniques.
learn all this in Fight Club? He was speaking Spanish. He said aquí.
He's almost as smart as Tony Stark.
No, you're speaking español. Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is it going into a drink? No. Oh, look, some got it in a bottle.
Oh no! Don't make me hungry. You wouldn't like it when
Don't. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. That's what I have to say to people.
Yeah, you.
I really, you wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Seriously.
Oh, I know. 2 o'clock hits and you haven't eaten? Watch out.
It's real.
I know.
It's real. I've never related to saying so much in my life.
Oh, he might be trying to
curb the change
or find a cure for it. Ah, this little laboratory that he made. So he's really smart, but in like a bio way, like bioengineering.
Yeah.
I want to know more about the incident, like how he turned and stuff.
Oh, it's curing. Oh, it's coming back. Oh. expanded.
Came back even stronger. When you transfer blood, you got to keep it like really cold.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know. The Pentagon.
General T. Ross. Stan Lee. Oh no. Stan. Oh no, Stan.
He died?
Gamma poisoning.
So Stan Lee just died there?
Yeah. The heck, man? Don't kill Stan Lee. I know he passed away, but like.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think Edward Norton should be the Hulk.
Why? He's doing a great job. I don't remember anything, all the small details about this movie. I have seen it years and years and years ago, but I don't remember.
You saw it in 08?
Yeah, around when it came out. They tranked him. I was like,
about to say, shut it down. You know, I don't mess with
all the radiation
murders.
coming from the door.
That's like one of those things that they use for your butt, right?
Yeah, we had one of those at one of my old jobs as an electrician. You can look in the walls.
Is that the same thing like for a colonoscopy?
Similar, yeah.
Have you ever had a colonoscopy? Is that too personal to ask on the show?
It's the action scene. Come on.
Targets on the move.
Smart. Obrigado. So he is speaking Portuguese. Portuguese.
Oh crap. He ran right in front of like. That's such an unlucky thing.
That's so unlucky.
You're like sneaking around and then you end up right in front of him.
Oh, he used his hand.
He's not in the game. That took me a while to register. Like, of course. You're not allowed to use your hands in soccer. Human chase scenes aren't the same without parkour. You have to do parkour or else they're not cool. Why have to emphasize that?
Stepped on. Oh! His legs are broken. That guy's legs are broken, bub.
Yeah, no, it's not that high. He's okay.
You don't know. He might have osteoporosis.
Cool. Here we go. Parkour.
Might be. Whoa! Getting angry.
175.
Oh boy. Do your breathing.
There's too many people around. If an accident.
They have unlimited strengths, man.
Oh my gosh! And he runs right into Ross.
Another one?
Right in front of him again.
So they want him for murder. How does he become an Avenger then? Does this touch on that? Is this... Oops.
Oh my, and he bumps into these guys? Come on. Out of the thousands of people. Tens of thousands.
Yeah. Ay.
Are they going to chase him too? Oh my gosh. You can see like the old movie style. Like,
yeah.
We're away from this now. Like
definitely.
These, like super duper coincidences. 190.
200 it might. Oh, 200. There it is. Oh no. It ripped off.
Yeah, Ross should have told you guys.
Oh.
Holy!
That guy's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. You got another one on your conscience now, Bruce.
God. I remember this Hulk being a lot scarier.
Less comic-y?
Yeah, more like vicious.
Oh, they're just bouncing off.
Not even penetrating his skin, yeah. That's good. He is bulletproof. I would be mad at Ross. Like, you didn't tell us this.
Yeah. Oh, like this guy just like lost his life almost. Yeah. The second I shot him and it bounced off, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, I gotta.
Good luck with everything, guys.
I didn't sign up for this.
I'm good. Gotta go to Costco on the weekend. I can't.
Holy grenade. Right on his feet.
Nope. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Whoa, I never heard that. Whoa. It's obviously not working, dude. You gotta go.
Yep. You done messed up.
Man, they got the sound right. Holy! He picked up a freaking forklift.
You done messed up, AA Ron.
Yeah.
This guy Ross, everyone should be mad at him.
Yeah.
That's a good yell.
Yeah, they got the yell down.
That was perfect. I don't know how they got it, but it was well done.
Yeah.
WW2, they initiated a sub-program for biotech force enhancement.
Yeah, super soldier.
Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
So they hadn't woken him up yet.
Yeah, this is
Very
before.
early
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
It wasn't even weapons application. I could probably arrange something like that.
Oh.
It's gonna put him in a different body?
So what they talked about there is Banner was working on a super soldier serum, but he thought he was working on radiation resistance.
Yeah.
Ross didn't tell him what it was really about. Very early stage of the super soldier serum, but it seemed like Ross mixed it with gamma radiation,
Yeah.
and that's what made him the Hulk. So a lot of these heroes are
seems-
variations of super soldier serum
Yeah.
stuff. Thought
Woken
out.
Dr. Elizabeth Ross. It's his daughter.
Elizabeth Ross. Yep.
So Betty is Elizabeth. Dr. Jane. I'm 1 degree away from doctor.
Yeah. 1 degree away.
Yeah.
What do you have? Your master's?
Masters.
Modern Family guy.
Phil?
Yeah. Dumpy.
It is Phil Dunphy.
Hey.
That's the Hulk.
Yeah, he was the original Hulk. Cool. They brought him in. That's such a cool thing.
Oh. Poor Phil. Weapons Plus.
Weapons
Dr. Reinstein.
The Weapons Plus program. Dr. Weinstein, was that the guy from
Said Ryan.
Reinstein? Was that the guy from Captain America, the doctor that got shot?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
It's just hard to retain it all, you know?
It's hard to know the names, but I want to know the name of that doctor that made the super soldier serum for Cap.
Yeah. I wonder if she dumped Phil. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, let that be Daryl. Oh.
Oh. We're both like, man, it's so different now. Now it's just this little tiny thing that Zemo stepped on all of them. They didn't show how you administer it. I really wanted to see how U.S. Agent took his. I don't know why they skipped that.
John Walker.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
This was shot in Toronto.
That's U of T.
My brother is one of the
That's
extras at the end.
Convocation Hall.
Yeah. My brother, like if you freeze it, you can see him.
Your broski?
Yeah. Oh, it's time. Here we go, baby. Oh my gosh. Watsky.
And he's probably got his shot already.
Yeah, he's got.
Like, I mean, he's probably got
two
the
shots.
side effects. Sorry, I saw him get the shot. Of course he got it. Blonsky.
Oh, super speed.
him.
Look at him go. Wow, running faster than all the other guys.
yeah.
That was pretty good, fast running.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do.
Okay, stop looking at it and shove it in. Oh,
What do you mean shove it in?
I thought he
Shove
was
what in?
gonna put it into his laptop. That was weird. Now he has to wait to poops it.
Guys, we're from Toronto if you're new here, and this
Yeah.
university is in our
Downtown.
downtown. Oh, get out of there, Betty. Run. Oh, clocked him. Don't touch Betty. Oh.
Because that guy hit Betty.
Yeah, well, he tackled her.
Yeah. Oh, he burst out of his shoes. Like Jacob, you know, when he becomes the wolf.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, the muscle fibers. Holy, they really draw all of it. Look at that. His chest. Jeez. Whoa, that zoom in like effect. That's cool. Holy!
That sound.
I got chills.
Yeah. They have someone running.
It's like just annoying to him. Yeah, I don't know if they motion capped. Ouch! The guy in the back.
Yeah.
What is that statue thing? Have you seen those? These like metal things?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, he threw the engine.
Hey.
He wants to fight him. He wants to test his new powers.
Whoa.
Right in his back. Boom. You're just annoying him. It's not doing anything.
Oh.
What are you doing? This guy's trying to face him. What are you gonna do? Punch it?
Oh, you're gonna lose your life, bud.
He's pretty cool though. Like the super soldier stuff he's got. Whoa.
He could be sliced though.
I know. He's not doing anything. He's not getting one hit on the Hulk, even if he did.
Oh boy, look at those cannons.
Oh, those are the Stark Industry. When I showed a picture of these and it said Stark Tech or something. Stark Industry. Ooh.
Oh, the sound waves.
Yeah, it's like Sonic attack. Come on, Hulk. Get up. Oh, his like skin is vibrating. Come on, do it for Betty.
Come on. Oh, he loves her so much, eh?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no. Oh. Gunship. I know. Holy crap. Sizing him up. What are you doing, man? Oh. Oh. But of course, like what he would do. Is that soldier dead? Jeez. Like what he would do to a human if he kicked him.
Yeah.
Just folded him like ragdoll.
Fire. Your daughter's there.
Crap. Stop firing. He's like, stop.
He's the one that said fire.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he's shielding her.
That fire would engulf her, no?
That's a cool shot. I gotta say, that looks pretty
Yeah.
cool. Oh, he's
Uh-oh.
so mad. You almost killed her, Ross. Oh.
He's mad at the thunder?
Yeah, like he's trying to protect her, and he's like it's so primal, right? Like he doesn't understand.
Most of the bones in his body look like crushed gravel right now.
Oh,
This for him. He's got a heart like a machine.
all his bones are like crushed gravel.
Yeah. They don't go back from that. Oops.
Why did he size up the Hulk? It's so weird.
I think that he thought his super soldier stuff would. Oh.
Well, it does have healing. You get a healing factor. Oh my god, gross.
Dirt.
Yeah, you do get a healing factor from it. One thing I don't understand is why does the Hulk in the Hulk form have scars?
Yeah, because he shouldn't, right?
No, because he has a healing factor. So I don't know. Maybe the artists didn't know.
Yeah.
But he heals like Wolverine or Deadpool, like instant.
Why is the curtain sharkern outside? Like, that'll just destroy the floor. It's really badly done.
He goes through PTSD and trauma every time.
Who showers with the curtain outside the tub? Like, that's infuriating.
Yeah, all the water would go on the floor.
Would he turn into the Hulk if he's not angry?
I don't know if his heart rate goes up just from... So he can't... I thought it was only when he gets angry.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be angry.
No. That sucks. See, that's another thing that sucks for the Hulk if that's true.
Jeez.
No, because he has this... Well, in the comics, he has his son and stuff. Healed up.
His bones are dust. Gravel.
Well, you didn't know that Super Soldier Serum had a healing factor? And they like CG muscles on him?
Yeah.
Pissed off. I'm ready for round 3.
Remember, it elevates who you were, right?
Yeah.
Damn, so S.H.I.E.L.D. was around from even this strategic homeland.
They're gonna get it.
S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah, they're gonna go to that gas station. Is this S.H.I.E.L.D.? This is S.H.I.E.L.D. right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, look, strategic home.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Blue, New York. So that's S.H.I.E.L.D. with Ross and stuff.
Hey.
Early S.H.I.E.L.D. anyway.
New me. Maybe your mind is in there. It's just overcharged and can't process what's happening.
I don't want to control it.
You have to. You gotta control it.
Yeah. How can you not want to control it? That'd be wicked. Like, you know, you don't want to get me a refill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that could make his heart rate go up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa!
Holy! You hit that guy almost.
He did hit him.
We get the dosage exactly right.
Oh, but they know where this guy is.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. I don't know, man. I could really use a granola bar.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
The salmon dinner didn't fill you up.
It was so small.
Salmon steak. Oh, he's getting all
I got like
weird.
this
Side effects.
much rice.
Ugh.
Oh, is he steaming?
Oh yeah. No, that's the background.
I don't think so. I think it's him.
Side effects.
Because he got more. He should have
Yeah.
stuck to the juice that he got. He's going to turn into Stegosaurus.
How you feeling, man?
He's sweating
Like a monster.
Like a
like
monster.
a monster.
Oh! So he's shocking him, trying to induce the Hulk. Shocking his head. Oh! Green eyes. He's pinned down. Things aren't gonna. Oh my god! Oh, it's so veiny. Oh no! Those aren't gonna hold him.
Nope. They most certainly are not.
So vein, like all the veins and.
Holy.
Oh.
Wait, there's more. Wait.
There's more?
Don't stop. He's trying to tug it loose. Now, do it!
Now do it.
Do it! Oh! Oh. Do it, dude. What are you doing? He hit him and he's not like, his face didn't
KO'd,
explode? Oh no. She was brave to jump on top of
Yeah.
him like that.
Wowzers.
That was the most extraordinary thing I have seen.
Science nerd.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know because none of our test subjects ever survived. Of course, they weren't
wait,
getting
What?
the primer.
What did you just say?
They weren't getting the
No.
myostatin primer.
No. Test subjects? What test subjects?
Oh, he thought he was the first.
What the heck?
Bruce, this is all you.
What? Mr. Gray. This is what he didn't want.
Cures. We will make human the disease.
Oh my gosh. Well, he has good intentions,
Yeah.
but he didn't want it. It's concentrated. He made more blood. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
Let it go. We will never get it back.
yeah, it's true.
Paranoid, don't you think?
Oh,
They got him.
there he is. Holy!
Oh. Did you just try to snap his neck?
I don't know. He's smacking him.
Show it to me.
It's crazy. He wants to fight it.
That guy hit her so hard.
Take it from me, I'm gonna put you in a hole for the rest of your life.
If you took it from me, oh, he wants the Hulk. He thinks he cured it.
Yeah.
Inside you already. The mixture could be an abomination.
Whoops.
Could be an abomination.
That's so scary.
Ladling into yourself.
Whoa, that was fast.
Let's assume
Oh.
you don't understand a word.
Oh. Strength batch.
Oh. Oh. Oh gosh.
Oh my god, he's throwing them. Oh man.
Boy.
Omar from The Wire. Idiot.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Lee, all
jeez.
those cops. Booyah. No effect at all.
Rocket
Get out of there,
launcher.
run. Whoa. Jeez, hurdling.
Wow.
Oh. He's calling him out, man. You got to get down
He
there.
is.
Iron Man, where are you? Iron Man couldn't do anything against that.
No way.
Open the back door.
Oh. Is he gonna jump out? Are they gonna take off the cuffs?
Betty, I've got to try.
Give it a go.
I'm sorry.
He'll just keep destroying the city. Heart rate going up.
Probably the first time in his life it doesn't go up.
Oh, these splats. Ross is always yelling. He just splats. That's it. The movie's over. He's okay, Jay. He's okay.
Holy, like, I didn't expect that.
I know. He's just dead.
That's the end of the
Yeah.
movie. That's why they changed Hulks.
Yeah.
That's famous, that shot.
Yeah, you've seen that before,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. It's in a lot of stuff. So cool, man. This Hulk looks so sick. I like the way this Hulk looks.
Yeah, he looks less cartoony.
Yeah.
That's still
They gotta
functioning.
fight outside of the city, man.
7-Eleven.
Apollo Theater. That's not the Apollo.
No, that is not.
Oh, Hulk's getting tossed. Come on,
Me
Hulk,
and
get
Jamie
up.
have a lot of memories downtown.
Yeah. Give me a real fight. Also, he's like more aware of what's like he can speak and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He's using boxing gloves.
Oh yeah. Holy car boxing gloves. Sick. Smash him. Yeah.
Hulk
Boom.
smash.
Boom.
Oh,
Boom.
it looks like he dented in his head. Spit it. Oh.
Like even Captain America would get killed.
Yeah.
Get that chopper out of here, man. What are you doing?
Holy. Oh, because Betty's in there.
Yeah.
First CD I ever bought.
Oh.
Who's in there?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, he lost consciousness and then
For a second.
regained it.
Ouch.
The chopper!
Oh.
Oh, grab it. Oh, it fell right on top of Abomination. Oh, the fuel's leaking. And sparks.
Yeah, they gotta get out of there.
Yes, come on. Oh, he's like there's a sharp piece.
Gross.
Come on, Hulk.
lighting
Use the
up.
anger. Use it.
Rip off his arm.
Come on.
Rip it completely off. Come on. Do it.
Yes.
Snap that elbow.
Oh no! Betty!
So many times. Oh.
Whoa! Sonic clap. Put the fire out. That's one of his classic moves, the Sonic clap.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
She needs to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, right now. Look out!
Oh. Oh boy. Oh. His bones are gravel.
Oh, he's knocked out. Oh crap. Come on, Hulk, get up.
Because he's using nunchucks.
General? Why is he trying to kill the general? Why is he mad at everybody?
Well, the gamma juice makes you angry. Smash! Yeah.
Yes, holy!
Oops. Is it gonna land on him?
Smash. Yes.
Oh, he's gonna choke him out. What do you do if this guy taps? Do you let him out?
It's so like violent. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ugh, that was disgusting.
Come on, Hulk! Come on!
Oh, he ripped
Do it!
his elbow.
Holy! Come on, you have to. There's no other way. You can't put this guy in jail.
Yeah.
He's just gonna heal and then he'll be right back to normal.
Should have let him do it, Betty.
No, they don't.
I like he's yelling, "You're my
Holy, I love that. We wiped her tear. Hey, it's getting better. But like that should heal immediately.
Yeah. Betty.
That helicopter is just a news helicopter, Bruce. Don't worry about it.
Parkour. There you go. Just jacking up everyone's stuff before he goes.
Yeah, go Hulk, go, go. British Columbia. He's in Canada. Canada, eh?
Hey, this might be where he hooks up with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Same universe, right?
Yep. Hulk versus Wolverine, eh?
Hulk and Wolverine are in Canada. Oh, look, there's a little log cabin.
This way, even if he turns, he can't hurt anyone, right?
Yeah.
You can even like learn to control it out here.
He's getting the breathing under control. He's gonna open his eyes and they're gonna flash green. Definitely, that's the next thing.
Days without incident.
31. It's been 1 month. Green. Yep. That's such a regular thing.
Yeah, like early
Bella. You know, when she was a vampire, she opened her eyes and they're red.
Yeah, yeah. It's like one of those old movie tropes. Yeah. They don't do it so much anymore.
I don't think they do it at all anymore.
No.
So common before.
Yeah. It's like obvious. You know, you see it coming.
Like annoyingly obvious.
Yeah.
Smell of stale beer and defeat.
Hey.
I hate to say I told you so, General, but that super soldier program was put on ice for a reason.
Yeah. Oh.
He always wears such nice suits. Touche. Told you we were putting a team together.
Oh.
Who's we?
Amazing. I love it.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Was
so
that in
good.
the 2008 film?
Yeah, that was at the end.
So that wasn't an add-on later?
No,
That's
because
so
Iron Man
neat.
came out first and then then that came out after.
Holy.
So cool, I
That's
know.
so neat.
That they were like thinking about the whole thing, the Avengers.
Avengers, assemble!
Yeah. Right from the beginning, right from Iron Man, they're like, hey, we're gonna do this Avengers movie at the end, so we gotta tie them all together.
Holy
so
crow,
smart.
that was really neat.
Yeah, I remember I went crazy at that. Oh, so cool.
Man.
Yep, they got it.
And I guess, I don't know why Edward Norton and Liv Tyler got cut.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, they got cut from the whole thing.
They needed Mark Ruffalo, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, a few things. Let me just get this out of the way.
Of course, go on.
They changed the Hulk, right? The Hulk usually has rapid healing, whatever, like Wolverine and Deadpool. He heals instantly, and he has super jumping. The Hulk can jump a continent far, yeah. But they took that out of this.
Well, they have to be close together, like, you know, when you're on the border of the continent.
No, he can jump like he can jump miles and miles. Like that's how he travels. Instead of flying, he jumps. At the time, I was upset about it. Like, man, like what the heck? And then also, the angrier he gets, and like the longer he fights, he just keeps getting stronger.
Okay.
Yeah. So they took that out of it, right? But then I was thinking like the comic book version of him is too powerful.
Yeah.
It would be like that, like Thanos. Like he's just unstoppable. So like they have to nerf him a bit to make it make sense. You know, or else he just.
And then fair enough, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah. Then I understood over time. Like, okay, yeah, they have to do that to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of the movie?
So I actually kind of liked it.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to because I remember hearing it came out and having no interest in seeing it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's weird to see Hulk and it's not
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember when I first saw it in theater as a kid, a long time ago.
I've never seen Betty portrayed, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen her just in comics and
so
animated
I thought
movies.
It was cool.
Yeah. So I remember being disappointed at everything I just said, but now that I see it, like I get it now. Like I understand why they had to do that, and I appreciated it a lot more.
Now,
a lot more now. Yeah. So
I didn't expect to see Iron Man. I think that was really cool.
That was really awesome at the end, and the tie-in to the super soldier serum stuff, because we just got off of watching the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
right?
that's cool.
And there's a ton of super soldier talk and all that. The serum
and they just do this little injection.
Yeah, a little injection, so that's fresh on our minds. And we just watched Captain America.
Cool,
we watched it in the wrong order, but we watched Captain America, and there was super soldier serum talk and that, and then the doctor's name. I think that's the same doctor that we saw.
I don't know.
So.
You might be right.
Yeah, Ross is trying to bring back that whole super soldier program, and he got Blonsky.
Yeah,
I forget his name, but he picked. That's what happens when you pick the wrong guy.
Yeah, because it just enhances who you already are.
Yeah. So remember in Captain America, like they picked Steve Rogers, but he was like this little scrawny guy, you know.
But he had a good soul, because remember he jumped on the dummy grenade.
Exactly, his heart and his personality and the reason why he wanted to fight was like good, and amazing,
inherently good.
Yeah, so Ross didn't really interview this guy. He just looked at a paper and saw, this is the best guy we got. Well, one of the best guys in the military. Let's bring him over and then give it to him. But his motivations, you know, it's not, you can't get a guy like that because he just wants more power. He just wants to be powerful.
Yes.
So that shows the importance of getting someone good. So he becomes Abomination. So that's his super villain name, Abomination. So
that guy, the Stegosaurus, was Abomination?
Abomination. So he's a reoccurring Hulk and Hulk bad guy from the comics, like Abomination. Also, you know the doctor guy, that Mr. Blue?
Yes.
So at first we thought he was a good guy. Even me, I was like, yeah, this guy's trying to help him. But then
he only sent me a little bit of blood and I made all these.
You know, you walk into that back room and it's like all this,
and he's like, all the test
experiments.
What?
Yeah, he's like, all the test subjects.
He's like, this is a Pulitzer.
What did he mean by the test subjects didn't survive? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think that.
So was he experimenting on animals or something?
I think so.
It wouldn't have been humans.
No, because that would have been way more.
Yeah. So, but he was crazy. Like it turned out to be.
Yeah, he was a loony.
Yeah. Tune. So he was willing. Like he wanted to help. Blonsky.
Yeah. He did want to help people first. Mm-hmm. He's like, we could have immunities to everything, and then it turned into like he was excited to see what the serum would do.
Yeah,
that was a little like, eeks.
Because he said he was more with curiosity than caution. Right?
Yeah.
So, but also, so you know how that stuff dripped on him and his head started going crazy?
So does he turn into something?
Yeah, he's also a reoccurring Hulk villain. So his head turns big and he becomes super smart.
Dr. Brainiac?
I forget his name, but his skin turns green and he just has this big head. And he's a reoccurring Hulk enemy from the comics as well.
All right.
So they tied
filmed
that
at
in.
Toronto Film Studios.
Toronto Film Studio. Cool.
I didn't see your brother.
Yeah, I'll have to freeze it later, but
Yeah.
he's in like a tiny second, but
I mean, it's cool.
yeah.
Like you're connected to the Hulk there.
Yeah, a little bit. What was your favorite scene?
I kind of liked when, when they were in, like by Convocation Hall in, like a big grassy open area. It's not Queen's Park, but it was similar.
Yeah.
I liked that scene because it was like he protected her from the fire, and then Phil Dunphy realized the mistake he had made, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, that was also my favorite scene.
Oh,
yeah,
hey.
I love that scene because I like the fact that you see the Hulk in that like glass hallway above ground, and then he transforms in there and he jumps down. He does the yell
because he heard Betty was in trouble.
Yeah.
She got tackled, and he was like,
and the whole contrast of the green grass with the Hulk, and you could see him. Like I like the fact that you can see him in his entirety, right?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool too.
And I always love to see what a superhero like that or a super powered person would do against regular humans, and it's just like they're nothing.
They're like ants. Remember when we were on the walk and I accidentally killed like 1 million ants because I stepped on the big ant hill where they were all outside going crazy.
Something must have spilled, and there was like a big thing of ants. Jane didn't see it and just like stepped on them.
Could you imagine? I devastated an entire community.
Yeah,
I felt so bad. Yeah. I was like, "Oh, should I go back? just to do what?"
But yeah, so I really like that. Seeing that scene was great, and then the whole Blonsky him fighting the Hulk was cool, but he wasn't getting any hits on Hulk. So I was like, "What are you doing?"
I killed all those ants. I feel really bad. It's like, what if they have families or something?
No, right? they don't have like brains. Like they can't really think.
You don't know that.
You just ate salmon.
I just feel bad sometimes.
It's okay.
I'm so giant and they're so little, and I just killed I probably killed thousands in my
no.
Big
You probably killed
like size 9,
30 or 40 of them, and then they just pick up their dead and feed it to the queen anyway. Like it's fine.
Like in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Like
okay. Let's get back on track. So I really enjoyed that scene.
People probably get so irritated with me.
All right, so let's give it a rating. So I'll go first.
Okay.
It's better than what I remember, but it's not as good as.
Don't say your number yet.
It's not as good as Iron Man. Obviously, Iron Man was just like incredible. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna give a lot of movies this rating. I think I'm gonna give it.
Don't say your number yet. We're gonna say the number at the same time.
No.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm not influenced by you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that although I enjoyed it and it didn't feel like 2 hours have gone by. Mm-hmm. I don't feel I'm as invested with the characters as I was with Bucky and Steve Rogers, or with Pepper Potts and Tony Stark.
Right.
Even that guy that was in the cave with Tony, I felt a closer connection to him. Mm-hmm. So give me your rating. Ready? And
hold on. And I want to say something too, because yeah, you're right about that. Jon Favreau, I think, was directed Iron Man. Yes, he did.
Yes.
So he does a great job in character development and making you feel for the characters. And then the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that towards Betty. I didn't feel that towards the Bruce Banner.
No.
They and none of the characters I'm connected to. Just you said, like I'm not connected to Edward Norton's Hulk.
No, not at all.
Yeah, and I never thought of that. Yeah, that was really lacking. The comedy was lacking as well. They did a lot of movie tropes. Like old
and then
school.
This one, like green eyes, come on.
When he was running
put that scene, and then right beside it, put Bella opening her eyes with the red eyes. Yeah, and it's just like it's the same thing. Like
they do that a lot. The whole close eyes open, and then but also the running through the village at the beginning and bumping into like. First he bumps into the agents, then he bumps into Ross, then he bumps into those guys from work. Like. Yeah, there was too many of those old school movie tropes.
And then what was the point of was it Martina?
Who, the
like
girl?
the girl what was the
love
point?
interest?
Yeah,
I
like
don't
it was
know,
just
man.
like 10 seconds and she's in a towel.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah. So, okay.
That was it. Like there was no
That was it.
development
Yeah,
with
there was
that.
no payoff.
Do you want to go to lunch?
Yeah,
Like
there was
give me
no
some.
payoff.
Okay, ready?
All right, so I'm going to give my rating in
3, 2, 1, 6.
5.
Oh,
Yeah, I gave it
5.
5. I went down. I was going to give it a 6. I went down to a 5. After everything we said.
Really?
You're right. I don't feel connected. And I
No. I wonder if I should have gone lower.
5 or 6. I'm in between.
I feel like 60% is still like decent enough. You know, you haven't met the provincial guidelines, because 70 is the provincial guidelines, but 60 is like you still put in a good effort.
Oh,
and
I might go up to 6.
you cannot change it. You cannot be influenced by me.
Damn it! All right,
Yeah, so
5. I gave it a 5.
But I feel like I felt that the story did have development. Like it was just the like it had the meat, but it was lacking in the potatoes.
Yeah, right. And also, I know the potential of what it can be, like
Exactly.
Infinity War, Iron Man. Like,
But forgetting those, just in terms of a connection to a film, like I was more connected to that last Marvel trailer we watched.
oh my
Than
God, yes.
this.
Yeah, that Marvel, what was it called?
I don't know.
Summer of
Just
Movies or
movies,
something. Guys, if
something.
you haven't seen that, it's
Yeah.
incredible. Anyway,
You
so
know what
I
I'm
gave it a
saying.
5. You gave it a 6.
Six.
Let us know what you thought in the
6.
comment section down below. And thanks for joining us on our Marvel movie watch through.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, so we're 3 movies in.
3D.
3, and we got how many? I don't know how many altogether, but we got
No
we're
idea.
still in phase 1. So we got phase 1,
Yes.
2, 3.
There's
and then
6
4.
in phase 1.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, that was my first time ever seeing the Hulk film.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Edward Norton. There was
so-
a Hulk film before this too.
Yeah, you said with Lou Ferrigno.
No, there was another movie in 2003, I think.
What?
With another guy.
Another Hulk? How
Yeah,
many
yeah.
Hulk movies are there?
In that Hulk, they stayed more true to who Hulk is. He has the super jumping, he has
So-
the quick healing, and the angrier he gets, the bigger and stronger he gets. They stayed true in that sense.
So something I just want to say now that you've made me get onto this line of thought. Something that I don't like about DC is that every 3 movies it's a different Batman.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that it's like 10, 15 movies and it's still, what's his face? Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr., yeah.
I like that it's still, like, I like that they stay connected. The only one that they didn't was Spider-Man, but that's because it was owned by Sony for so long.
It's still owned by Sony, but they
is.
just lend it to Marvel because, like,
So I like that they're keeping that young guy.
yeah.
I think he's the
excellent.
best one.
Yeah, he's excellent.
Because I didn't see any of the Garfield ones.
No.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Garfield?
you didn't see it? Maybe we
No.
should. Yeah, we're going to do
I
a lot
never
of
saw the
movies.
Garfield ones, but I saw the ones
Tobey.
with Tobey Maguire. And I didn't see the ones with Eric Foreman.
Okay.
Was Eric Foreman?
He was in the third Tobey Maguire one as Venom.
Oh, I thought he was Spider-Man.
No, he
so
was
maybe
Venom,
I
and
didn't
it was
see all the Tobey Maguire
extremely
ones.
disappointing.
Eric Foreman?
The third Spider-Man was so bad. Yeah, it
Topher
was,
Grace
It was
is his
so
name.
horrible. And you haven't seen Venom either.
No.
All right, let's wrap it up. Okay, so
Okay.
because we're just gonna. This is just us
Talk
talking
forever.
right now.
Wait, before we saw Sam the Record Man, and I wanted to know what's the very first CD that you ever purchased?
I have no idea. Come on, we gotta wrap it up.
Salt and pepper, very necessary.
Okay, guys.
And it was very necessary.
Thank you for watching. Check out our Patreon page for the next Marvel movie. If you're watching on YouTube, you get early access and you get the full unedited reaction there. You can watch these movies with us and see everything that you missed from the edited down version on YouTube. It also helps support the show.
In my head, it's like, my man gives real love. That's why.
Like and
Killer.
subscribe.
Damn,
And we'll see you guys next time. We're out of here.
Peace. If you like that video and you want to see more, go ahead and click that square button.
And if you want to subscribe, click that circle button.
Thanks for being part of Team Go.